Hi, I'm Alex. This is Kaitlin, Ayamba, Jaime, and Kelsey. So how are children impacted in a domestic violence environment? So studies show that 3 to 4 million children between the ages of 3 and 17 are exposed to domestic violence. The emotional responses are fear, anxiety, guilt, and shame. So the long-term effects that these children have are alcohol and drug abuse later in life, and these children later on see that violence is an effective way to solve their problems and issues.
For the problem statement, children who are raised in violent homes grow up to believe that violence is an effective way to solve problems, and the cycle remains unbroken. Some of the effects from that, some more effects are they suffer from emotional and psychological trauma, and they reciprocate behavior, meaning whatever they see as youth, they end up growing up being the same way as their parents.
What is currently being done, you can file a protective order, which is basically a restraining order against the abuser. There's also, especially in Evansville, they provide legal advocates to assist victims with filing the protective orders and give support by being present in court and give support to the children with counseling. Some facilities / shelters in the Evansville community are the Albion Fellows Bacon Center. They provide 24-hour crisis hotlines, support groups, shelter, crisis advocacy, and legal advocacy. There's also the Holly's House, and they also provide shelter, legal assistance to report the abuse, and helping victims with support during and after the abuse. CPS can also step in. They will make the parent sign a safety plan, and if the safety plan is ever broken within the duration of it, they can step in and take the children away and place them in foster care. If it's a continuing event, they can take them away and they will be placed up for adoption, and the parents will no longer have custody of them.
So for opportunity validation, in Evansville alone, there are 765 reported cases of violence in homes with children. So this is over 2 cases a day, and this doesn't even touch the number of cases that are reported nationally and globally. So Jaime spoke of Holly's House. I spoke to a social worker there, and they confirmed that 83% of children that they see show violent behavior. So this just shows that it is a true issue and that there is a gap in the system, that the cycle is not being addressed.
So, in conclusion, this is something that we are all passionate about. Obviously, if a child is in a domestic violent household, they might be young enough to where they don't have their own voice or they can't reach out and get help. So there's definitely an opportunity gap there. There's a lot of cases that do go unreported, even though we have all these cases that go on more than 2 a day each year. So there is a gap for improvement, just different ways that we could help reach out and stuff. So this is something that we're all passionate about, and definitely needs more attention. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.